Hey, let's fight here with a bottle of beer in hand. No, of course not. That's a few days ago. With a quick review of a tool called LetClicks, which lets you do things like post an image, and then instead of you clicking on the image and being redirected to the bigger size, bigger version of that picture. Now, I don't have a good example because I haven't posted any pictures in the past. These are all links that go somewhere. But you know what happens when you click on a link, you get on a picture, you get shown the big picture, and that's what we don't want. We want people to click over to another to a link, and that's what happens here. So I've set this up as an experiment. You click on here, and then you get redirected to. Well, in this case, the link I've set up is actually LetClicks. Okay, fine. I'm going to close this. What I'm going to show you is in just 1 minute or so how to set up one of these links, how to show you how easy it is, because there are a couple of really cool things in there. They actually thought about how to use this thing. So here we go. In this window over here, what we've got is basically the number one functionality to create a photo link, which is what I'm going to show you. And just looking at this here, you already see that they thought about how to use this for marketers as opposed to just being one simple tool. The most important one for me is set up a pixel. So I can now track who's clicking on these links, and then if they don't buy, purchase, whatever, I can retarget them. That's brilliant. I mean, this is, it's kind of a must these days. You need to be able to figure out what people are doing, where they are clicking, where they're not clicking, so you can then follow up appropriately. And this last one here, create a link pool, I wasn't quite sure what that is, so I reached out to them and asked, and what it is basically tagging. So you can figure out, whatever, here are my affiliate promos, or here I want to track everything that comes from, goes to YouTube, or whatever it is you want to do. You can basically tag and group your different types of links and see which ones perform best. So this is a really, really nice way of then getting analytics on the data or on the different images you're putting out. So what I'm going to do here is very, very briefly show you how to create a link. I'll also show you a very strange bit of behavior. I checked again, and it's not that strange, but it's a little bit strange. So what you've got in here is basically a headline, whatever, blah, headline, and you upload an image. And the first thing I did was I, grabbed one of these images here, recent cycling trip to the Kraichgau, and I'm going to use this one for kicks. Okay, I'm going to pull this in here and see what happens. Oh my goodness, it's turned on its side. What the hell is going on here? Turns out the front-facing camera pictures on some Android versions, and I'm using a Galaxy S7, so whatever version of Android that is, somehow sends the picture information in this orientation. Most operating systems, or many, seem to be able to cope with this. This one doesn't, and they say there are too many Android versions, so you just got to deal with it. And if you're using the front, it's only the front-facing camera. If you're using lots of selfie images, then you need to run it through Photoshop or whatever tool you're using. So this one didn't work, so I'm gonna have to go and this one here, by the way, was really cool. Let me just open this up for you. This whole road was part of the race course, and in between waves of competitors going down there, it was empty. So I asked the marshals, could I go and ride on these, and it was brilliant fun. At the end you've got motorbikes and flashing lights and everything, and no one on there, so a lot of fun riding on these roads. Anyway, so if you then load an image that is not front-facing, whatever we want to have, here is my dinner, then dinner loads up just fine. There you go. Okay, I say this is good. I want this image. Thank you very much. Are we done? Done. Come on, there we go. And then you put in your destination URL, which is any URL. I've tried it out, works just fine. And then you basically customize your link in here. I used cycling is great, and then free beer or something on the previous one. And then if you like, you can add the pixels, of course, which you need to set up beforehand, and add it to a link pool, which is basically nothing but tagging. And that's it. And when you then create that link, so I'm just going to go blah, 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 blah. Create that link. Did I forget anything? Here, whatever, Google. I'll use this one, who cares? Blah, create link. All you need to do is then click on post now on Facebook, and then it appears on Facebook, just like this one here. So that's how easy it is, and my promise to do this all in 1 minute, I got carried away. I do apologize. But you get the idea. So it's nothing like super, super spectacular. in the sense of, you know, wow effect, but it's annoyed me from the beginning. I don't understand why Facebook did that. You click on an image and you get the same image again. What's the point of that? So now you can redirect people to a link, which is a great thing. And it's all done in a nice way. Apart from that, you know, selfie camera turning on side or upside down thing, I haven't found anything that doesn't work. It works smoothly, and the most important thing is you can do things like setting up pixels and tagging all your links. So that's, you know, all I'm asking for from a tool like this. As usual, if you have no use for it, don't get it, obviously. But if you're posting images, and you know, the obvious thing here is, of course, this is for posting for organic traffic. So this is being posted on your pages, in your groups, etc., etc. This is not for doing paid advertising. So if you're doing organic traffic on your own profile, in your pages and your posts, then it's a very useful tool. Alrighty, cheers, bye. And oh look, there is a PS. Let me just pull that in for you. I don't know if you can read it. I'll read it out to you. What they've just told me, the developers, the tagging actually goes beyond what I thought it was, or you know, you can use it in a different way. What he says here is, then I can see detailed reports around that pool too. So there's this, you know, whatever, the sort of tag, if you like the peak hour of clicks letting me know when my audience is the most active. So if you take what I've just said beforehand, before the PS, if you've got different pages, you've got different, you know, interests, you've got whatever it is, once you start segmenting and looking where traffic is coming from, and you can then figure out where the peak hour is, you know, this is golden information, because then you do more of what works and of course do less of what doesn't work. Alrighty, cheers, bye.